Hello everyone! And welcome back to Steins Gate! We're back again, and we're on a date with Lukako, I think. Maybe? Oh, no, we're not on the date with Lukako yet. We are preparing for the date, maybe, I don't know. We arranged to meet tomorrow morning. Then I quickly leave the shrine behind. I breathe a sigh of relief at the sparsity of pedestrians. Bashi Bridge. What? On Bashi Bridge. Okay. Hi, Kurisu! Well, Kurisu was walking behind me. She was completely useless. Did you agree to go out with her? Well, I can kind of guess based on Urashibara-san's reaction. Wait! You saw that? You told me to watch, didn't you? Oh yeah. I was expecting her to give me advice. Guess I should have known better. We're going on a date tomorrow. Yeah? Teresa makes a small nasal sound. She hasn't been making eye contact. Our insane mad scientist is dating a high school girl. That's not insane at all. Damn you, Kurisu! Must you always be so cynical? Let's just ignore her and get to the lab. But just as quickly as I quicken my pace, she grabs my shoulder and pulls me back! I almost fall down backwards! What is it, Kurisu? What was that for? Sorry, I didn't mean to be snippy. I'm just a little irritated. Kurisu doesn't tell me what she's irritated about. Instead, she starts rubbing her temples. You made this choice to save my Yuri, so I'll change my way of thinking too. Okay. Anyway, do you have any plans for your date tomorrow? 8 plans. I told Lukako I'd come up with something by tomorrow. So far, I've made no progress. I can't help but feel uneasy about the whole thing, even though I'm doing it to save my Yuri. Well, do you? This calls for Hyon and Kyoma, please no! I have only one thing to say, assistant mine. I am the great Hyon and Kyoma, a mad scientist with an IQ rivaling that of Isaac Newton himself. And naturally, as a mad scientist, I have no interest in this thing mortals call love. My incredible brain is devoted to the destruction of the system that controls the world, and the birth of a new age of chaos. You're obviously a virgin, thank you Huh? Didn't just hear that? Damn you, assistant! How dare you point out the truth so bluntly! I won't forget this insult! Sorry. And what about you? Your experience must be vast! Indeed, if you think you can lecture me about it! I don't miss Christina's grimace! That's what I thought! You spend all your time on research, so you've got 0 experience, don't you? You must have been awfully lonely in America, huh? Shut up! What's wrong with being a virgin? Why are we talking about this? The genius girl who cried virgin at the center of Akiba. Hey, that doesn't define your self-worth as a person, man. I wouldn't be surprised to see it plastered across the blogosphere. Thankfully, it's early morning, but there are still a few pedestrians grinning at Kurisu. Let's get out of here! Kurisu starts to hurry away. Okay. Oh, where are we? What's important for a first date is to make a good impression. Rizu, why are you so short? An unclean appearance is out of the question. A haircut is especially important. Long hair looks dirty, so it's no good. For clothes, you should wear something exactly the right size. Though it may be trendy, especially in Akiba, for young men to wear baggy clothes, it looks sloppy, so it's not good. Why exactly am I in a maid cafe getting date advice from my younger assistant, who is also a girl? On the first date, conversation tends to break due to mutual nervousness. What's important is to play conversation catch. One-sided conversations aren't fun for the other side. Girls especially like to talk, so the guy should take the One-sided conversations aren't fun for the other side. Girls especially like to talk, so the guy should try to keep the conversation going. Not just by listening. Throwing in appropriate responses is also necessary. Responsiveness gives the girl the impression that you're really listening to her. Basically, you need to be the opposite of yourself. Anyway, focus on acting normal for now. No more of that idiotic laughter. You're too heavy-handed with girls. You talk too pompously. You fire off nonsensical delusions. Hey, you're just reading out of a dating manual, so you've got no right to look down on me, you American virgin. Since neither of us knows anything about romance, we're studying out of a dating manual we bought on the way here. Who are you calling an American virgin? Who else but you? Yeah, sure thing, virgin. There's a saying, a fortress is judged by how many attacks it repulses. A soldier is judged by how many fortresses he takes. That's not a saying. Don't look so proud of yourself. You're right. That's a dumb argument. Anyway, this dating manual actually says some pretty interesting things. Risu flips through the manual on top of the table. Like, when walking down the street, be sure to put yourself between your date and the road. Or whatever you do, don't make the girl pay for anything. Okay, for your date tomorrow, make sure you follow all of these rules. I wonder if I can really be that careful. And after that, there's carry a clean handkerchief. Spread it out when the girl goes to sit on a park bench. Oh wow, so gentlemanly. I'm not her butler. But that's what the book says. When it's time to eat, avoid fast food of all kinds. Family restaurants are borderline acceptable. Anything else depends on your budget. Family restaurants are borderline. Where are the family restaurants in Akiba? Arrive at the meeting place at least 15 minutes early. Tardiness is unacceptable. 15 minutes early. Then you just need to decide where to take her. Movies, art galleries, strolling through town, and food are all safe. I see. It's easier than I thought. I was under the impression that a first date required going to a beautiful beach resort, exchanging your first kiss bathed in the light of the setting sun, and stuff like that. Ah, that's really romantic. I mean, that's virgin imagination at full throttle. You read too much manga. You too. Besides, your date's a minor, so don't even think about bringing her to a hotel, okay? Wait, what's their age difference? What the fuck? Who do you take me for? That way lie forbidden lusts. Not to mention, Lukako is such an innocent girl. If I brought her to a hotel, she'd probably faint from shock. I mean, don't do that anyway, but... Huh? I'm getting concerned. That just about covers it. Well, Was my lecture helpful?
お前のレクチャーではなく
You mean the manual's lecture. Anyway, strolling around town counts as a date, huh? In that case, I don't have to waste money. Why does it matter? You're changing the timeline anyway. Hi, Ferris! Nya nya! Kyoma, are you going on a date, nya? Ferris comes to our table carrying drinks. Thanks for waiting. I'll prepare your iced coffee, nyan. As usual, she pours milk and syrup right in front of me. Risa watches this with great interest. I guess this is her first time at a maid cafe. Is Mayushi the lucky girl, nya? Oh! Ferris winks at me playfully while stirring Karisu's iced coffee. Why would you think that? Nya? Not her, nya? Then... Ferris looks at Karisu. Is it her, nya? No, she's my assistant. What the heck? Oh no, poor Karisu. Karisu and I exchange glares sharper than a sword's blade. I swear sparks are flying. Then some other girl, nya? Kyoma, you tomcat! You're making moves on too many girls, nya? So you're making moves on too many girls, huh? What nonsense! Well, I guess I did hug Ferris. But that was on the 14th, so when I time-leaped to the 12th, it was undone. I shake off a pang of loneliness and return to the conversation. Oh no! Oh, I need to check that text. Ah, there we go. Mayuri! I'm fine. Mayushi's been happy lately. Oh, I guess there's one thing I'm a little sad about. But if you add everything up, I'm 120% satisfied with my life. That's good, Mayuri. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I forget what we were talking about before, but, that's good. Oh! Scene change! Lukako! The next day finds me strolling around Akiba with Lukako. So, where to next? Event number 1, lunch at a family restaurant, is already complete. I took care of the bill, and now we're back out in the heat. I've got the entire day planned out in my head. The next event is... How about we take a walk around town? Huh? Okay. I love Lukako! It's Ubon holiday, so Akiba is crowded. To avoid the crowds, we end up walking through the back streets. My plan is to walk with Lukako all the way to Ueno, and back. That should be enough, right? I don't know. I walk quickly, okay? This conversation thing isn't going well. I tried to follow the guide's advice and be a good listener, but Lukako's always silent by nature. She doesn't really start talking on her own. Even at the family restaurant, the words we exchanged were mostly just things like, it's crowded today, it's delicious, and it was delicious. And I think it was a mistake to just wander around. Especially since we've ended up in a residential area with no interesting scenery whatsoever. Okabe. Lukako speaks up. She's a few steps behind me. You gotta walk with her, Okabe! Yeah? I stop and turn around. Lukako catches up and we start walking together again. Yeah, don't rush the date. Do you remember? About the first time you and I met? The first time you met? Yeah. Of course, what I actually remember is how I met the original Lukako! It was during Golden Week in May. I was searching Akiba for materials to build a new future gadget when I saw Lukako in her Mikao garb, surrounded by cameramen. Please stop! I can't! Huh? Please, just let me take one photo! Oh no, that cosplay is super moe. I've never seen a cute Miko cosplayer before. Oh no! This isn't cosplay. If you could make a cute pose, I'd be super happy. Do that thing, you know? That thing Megumi-tan does in Miko Miko Overdrive. Yeah, that would be awesome. You know Megumi-tan, right? Can you do it for us? I don't know. Sorry. What's wrong? If you came to Akiba and cosplay, that means you want people to take a picture, right? No, it doesn't. You got asked for that shit, man. That's right, or are you rejecting us because we're losers? No, it's just, this isn't cosplay. To be honest, the Miko garb fascinated me. Because Mikos are sacred, choosing to serve the gods. I know college girls are doing it for money these days, but as far as I'm concerned, that's sacrilege. As is demanding to photograph a sacred Miko. I couldn't let pass. You with the cameras! Eh? Who are you? Who am I? I am the great Hyonen Kyoma, bearer of the mightiest brain since Einstein himself, the insane mad scientist who will bring chaos to the world! What's with this guy? He's nuts! Stop right there! This Miko clearly does not want your attention. Get out of here, Shinobu! You're trying to be cool and save a girl from... What? You're just another pervert! Look in the mirror when you say that. You're the ones harassing this frail girl, forcing her to take perverted pictures. Have you no otaku pride? Yeah, they're literally harassing her. I'm a cameraman who frightens a sacred Miko is no cameraman at all. He's nothing but low-life scum, unfit to walk the holy streets of Akiba. What? Everyone's aiming for low-angle shots of cute 3D girls. Amateur cosplayers should take what they get. When you cosplay in Akiba, you're asking to get photographed. That's how it works. No, it's not! You arseholes? No, I'm a guy! Instantly our jaws dropped at the ground. So, there's no point in photographing me? Lukako murmured sadly. Really? Oh my gosh, I can't speak today! No way, someone this cute can't be a guy! I'm a guy. I even have an Adam's apple. Lukako lifted her chin a bit, exposing her pale neck. The gesture was really sexy, but there was indeed a lump on her neck. Then you've got one down there too! Oh my god. Lukako nodded reluctantly. She was already crying by that point. So were the cameramen. What the hell? This is fraud! What kind of guy wears Miko robes? You some kind of pervert? No, she's not! Thank God I didn't take a picture, I feel tricked! Oh, they left the place, mumbling complaints all the while. Those bastards were a disgrace to otaku everywhere! Daru would have said something like, someone this cute can't be a girl! Daru is the real otaku! Thank you very much. So, Lukako's gender seems to be really debated in the Steins Gate community. Some people say she's trans, to which that was my initial reaction when she said, you know, I want to be a girl and became a cis girl. Other people are saying she's not trans, and I'm just very confused. I don't know. I don't know what to call Lukako. I don't know. I want to call her the proper thing, and like right now, like she's a cis woman, and like she said she wanted to be a girl, so maybe she's just closeted back then? I don't know.
No. Yeah.
Nah, it's nothing. But you're disappointed that you saved a guy, aren't you? I'm sorry, I can't live up to your expectations. This was another thing I thought. I was like, well, if people are saying that she's not a woman, maybe it's kind of like the Danganronpa situation with a certain character where he was given the expectations that he was gentle and frail, and he tried to fit into that stereotype, but he explicitly said he was a guy. And I don't know, it's all confusing. What's your name? Huh? Shibara Luka. Why are you apologizing? I mean, I look like this, but I'm a guy. It matters not! Ooh. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. We need to work on the inferiority complex of yours. Huh? Huh? Come with me! I shall bestow upon you a mighty gift, and an item that will give you courage. I'm sure you too have noticed the true power that sleeps inside you. Huh? Huh? What's wrong? You desire power, don't you? Power? Indeed, I can grant you power. All you need is the will, the desire, the hunger. Never again will you fear a camera lens. Oh wow. After that, we went to Bladeworks and you bought me Samidare. I didn't expect that. Well. I didn't expect she'd actually come with me. But when she did, I realized that she had potential. That's why I bought her the 980 yen tax-included demon sword. That's only $9! Afterwards, Lukako and I went through intense training to develop the Seishin Zama School of Swordsmanship. In retrospect, I can't believe I said all that ridiculous stuff. It makes me want to crawl in a hole and hide. I was really surprised when you said it didn't matter. At the same time, it really made me happy. So the same thing happened, except now she's a cis woman. Strange, huh? Those words really moved me. Lukako's cheeks then turned rosy pink. Her blush is too powerful. I have to look away. Ever since you said those words, I've liked you. Oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. Is she saying what I think she's saying? But that Lukako was a gay. I don't know if she was or not. Does that mean I made the guy Lukako fall in love with me? My mind goes blank. Oh god. By the time I drop her off back at the shrine, I'm worn out physically and mentally. We end up walking for 4 hours straight, which was tiring, but my mental exhaustion is greater. And then we didn't talk much. We just walked. The day was really fun. Really? She's just saying that out of consideration. I can tell that she's forcing her smile. All through the date, I couldn't stop thinking about the time Lukako fell in love with me, so I barely made conversation at all. That manual was completely useless. On this world line, Lukako was a girl from the beginning, so Lukako's memories of when we first met might be inconsistent with mine. But even with that in consideration, Lukako's story still felt out of place. So, Lukako fidgets as she whispers. What is it? Well, tomorrow. He wants to go on a date again tomorrow? I mean, we're a couple and we're going out, and that means we like each other, and it is summer break right now, so it's natural to go on a date every day. want to be with Okabe-san again tomorrow.
どうも
Thanks. Is that okay? Oh, Lukako! Of course it is! Yes, of course! Thank goodness. Lukako smiles again. She looks so happy and relieved. Seeing her like this makes incomprehensible feelings well up inside me. Well, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Lukako! I feel a huge weight on my shoulders. Another date tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh. Hello! Welcome back, Okarin! Okay, I think with that, I'm going to end this episode of Steins Gate here. I hope that I'm using Lukako's proper pronouns. I don't exactly know what exactly she identifies is, because some people are telling me she's not trans, and then other people on the internet are saying yes she is, and then I'm going by the fact that she said she wanted to be a woman, and I'm very, very confused. All I know is in this timeline, she is cis, and I'm going to continue calling her she, her when she is mentioned until she goes and says, hey, actually, I'm not a woman at all, I'm a guy. And she seems to be saying that in the past, and I don't know if she's closeted or not, and I'm just very confused, I don't know. So I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope that I'll be using the proper terminology. I'm gonna try my best to call her the proper pronouns and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I will see you in the next episode of Steins Gate. Bye bye!